When did the Israel-Palestine conflict begin? Why hasn't it ended yet? Is peace ever possible? Discover everything in this video. Watch till the end. The Israel-Palestine conflict is one of the longest and most complex disputes in modern history. It is not merely a territorial or border issue, but also a deeply rooted historical, religious, cultural, and political struggle involving the interests of both sides and global powers. The roots of this conflict can be traced back to European colonial policies, world wars, religious tensions, and the competing interests of various global actors. Since the establishment of Israel in 1948, the conflict has gone through various phases of violence, diplomatic efforts, and peace talks, yet a final resolution remains elusive. This conflict is not just a regional issue, but has become a symbol of wider geopolitical and humanitarian struggles. The Israel-Palestine conflict is one of the most enduring and complex struggles in modern history, involving deep historical, religious, and political tensions. It is not just a territorial dispute, but also a battle over identity, culture, and self-determination. The conflict's roots stretch back to ancient times, but the modern struggle began in the late 19th century with the rise of Jewish nationalism and the Zionist movement, which aimed to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine. In 1917, Britain's Balfour Declaration supported a Jewish national home in Palestine, leading to rising tensions between Jews and Arabs. After World War II, the United Nations proposed partitioning Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. While Jewish leaders accepted the plan, Arab nations rejected it. In 1948, Israel declared its independence, leading to the First Arab-Israeli War and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, an event known as the Nakba. Over the decades, the conflict has involved numerous wars, uprisings, and failed peace talks. The 1967 Six-Day War led to Israel occupying Palestinian territories, including the West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem, intensifying the conflict. The Palestinian Liberation Organization, PLO, emerged as the primary representative of the Palestinian people, advocating for a sovereign state. Two significant uprisings, or intifadas, occurred in 1987 and 2000, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. The Oslo Accords in 1993, which aimed for a two-state solution, brought brief hope but failed due to unresolved issues like the status of Jerusalem, borders, and refugees. In 2007, Hamas, an Islamist group that rejects Israel's right to exist, took control of Gaza, leading to periodic violent conflicts. The conflict has resulted in immense suffering for both Israelis and Palestinians, with countless lives lost and a deep sense of injustice on both sides. The path to peace remains uncertain, and while the international community remains involved, it is ultimately up to the people of the region to determine their future.